Hello, everyone, and welcome you all to the first chapter of Adobe Premiere Pro tutorial. So, here, the first chapter is introductory. Okay, I'll be introducing you guys with the world of video editing. Okay, how this particular application works, from where you all can download it, and how you can actually set up your project panel in Adobe Premiere Pro. Okay, so I'll be telling you how it is different from any other software as well, make you guys familiar with the interface and also the workspace of which you're going to work here. Okay, and we'll also be learning everything in detail here in this particular chapter. Okay, I'll be also telling you guys about the tools in the timeline which you can use while you video edit your particular clip. I'll be explaining you guys all of this in detail here in this particular chapter. So let's not waste time and let's get started with this first chapter here. So here now you guys can see I'm in the home page of this particular Premiere Pro. Okay, so you can see in this top corner, on the left top corner, this is the icon or the logo of Premiere Pro. If you guys are familiar with any other Adobe softwares, you guys can relate this particular logo. Okay, so underneath this one here, you can see I do have the option for new project from where I'll be opening a new project. So if you do already have a project loaded in your system and you are working on that, you can click on open here and go to that particular place and open your Premiere Pro project. Okay. So from here, this is the home page, and from here you can get access to few of the tutorials. Okay, in the sense like just basic animation or make beauty shot sparkle. Here you can see, and here are different options here. You can also read or see few of their works. Okay, and here if you want to create any new team project, in that case you need to come here, and here if you want to open a team project. Okay, so here so many of you can work together in one project as a team. So here is account one. So first of all, what I'll be doing is I'll be coming here and I'll click on new project. So this is one way of doing that. Otherwise, if I come to file and from here also basically from that home page, I can click on new, and from here I can create a new file. Okay. So from here now you can see I do have this. So the first thing what I'll do is I'll just change the project name, and I'll give this as introduction class. And I can also select where it will go and get saved. Okay, so from here, I can come here and I can basically choose. Suppose if I go to desktop and I'll choose the Adobe Premiere Pro resource file. Okay, so I'll just select this folder. Then whatever work I'll be doing here, I can actually save it in my drive where I have selected. Okay, so I do have this. So basically here we'll only do this, and now we'll directly go to our workspace. So here as I have clicked, and you guys can see here I do have my workspace. Okay, so these are the menu bar options. Okay, so here you can see I do have my work panel. Okay, so here you guys will be basically working. Okay, if you're familiar with any other video editing software, you guys know what this one basically is. So this one is basically the timeline where we'll be importing our work and working here. Okay, here is the magic happens, and this is the source clip, and this will be the one which will be like preparing. Here you can actually get a preview of that, and this is the panel from where we can just import our media to start working. And this is the audio mixer. Okay, so basically from here, if I do have sound in my video, I can do the audio mixing and also change the decibels. We can do all of this using this audio mixer as well, which we'll see later into our tutorial. So now we'll get started. So once I come here in the import option, I do have this. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to import a video. So for that, I can do it in two ways as well. If I double click here, from here, basically, I can import my file, or I can just come here in the file option. And from the file option here, you can see import. Otherwise, from my keyboard, I can also click Control plus I. Okay. So we can do that basically. So I'll click on import. And here you can see I do have my videos here, which I want to import. And yeah, as you can see, I have imported this one in this particular layer. So from here, I can view it like this or also in a list view. Okay. So I do prefer this one like in the icon view. Okay. So from here, one uses like if you just hover around your video or over the video, you can actually see a preview of the video like at a glance. Okay. So you guys can do that. So I'll keep it here like this. Okay. So basically I can do that. And if I come here again, okay, I can import another new file, okay? And if I want to change the window, I will go to the workspaces, okay? And from here, I can check all of this. And here you can see in the windows, I do have the workspaces and I can choose accordingly. Like if I want editing, I will get a sequence like editing. Okay, so here are the different workspaces. If I want to save any particular workspace, I can save it as well from here. Okay, go to workspace and save as new workspace. Then it will be saved as a new workspace. So now if I want to import another video, okay, I'll come here in the file, okay, and I will go to the import option. So from here, I will go to import and basically I'll go to my downloads. And from here, I can actually download this and I will delete this one from here. I'll just click on cut. So I only do have this particular video here. Okay. So I want to make it a sequence basically. So how I'm going to do that? Okay. So for that, I need to just drag my image here. Okay. So here I need to drag it in my timeline. Okay. So here you can see the audio and this here you do have the video as well. Okay. So how you'll understand or how you'll basically differentiate between the sequence and the main clip. Okay. So basically you can see here the icon. So if you just hover your mouse about over that icon, then you can see there is a sequence panel, which you can see. And if you come here, you can see like video used one time. Okay. So from here, basically what I do is I try to rename. Okay. So I will rename this one as sequence one. Sequence one, so I can save it like that. So here I do have the main image and here I do have my sequence. Okay, so here you can see once I select this one gets selected. Okay, so this is how I can basically work here. Okay, and now if I want to add another video here. Okay. So now I will again import, go to the file option and from the file option, go to import. Okay. And from here, I will be downloading an video or this one. Okay. So I'll be clicking here. Okay. So basically what I can do is if I just drag this one and if I just put it here, okay, so it will be in the same sequence. Okay, so I can put it like this here. As you can see, I do have put it like that in the same sequence. Okay, so from here I can see it's a video used one time and this one is under this sequence number one. Okay, so this is how you guys can put. But if I come here and if I don't select this, you guys can see I can bring it like this and I won't be able to put it properly, or I can just put it in different place. Okay, so this is how you guys can do that. And now I will just take this out or I'll just back. Yes. So this is how you can do that. And now if you click on this, here you can see this need to be in the same sequence. So basically sequence is in one line. Okay. So this line is one sequence. Okay. I can also uh, just take this one and maybe I can put it here. First that I need to first unlink this one. We'll learn all of this in the near, okay, like in the next tutorials and all. Okay, here I'm just giving you guys a preview of what this particular software looks like. Okay, so now I do have this here. So the next thing is that here, if you come, okay, I do have these four panels here and also this toolbar. Okay, so here you can see once I've selected this, there is just a blue lining on the outline of this particular box. So it's showing me the box. And if I come to my timeline, from my keyboard, if I want to zoom in to the timeline, I can just click on plus. Okay, so here you guys can see I can zoom in. And if I want to zoom out, I can just click on minus. Okay, so this is how I can zoom in and this is how I can zoom out as well from my timeline. Okay, so when we are working with video editing, like we need to trim out something or some part. So we basically do use this one to do precisely, or sometimes we want to put different kind of effects. So once we dive into that class, okay, in whole, then we'll understand in detail what I'm talking about. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood till this much. So with my pen tool here, okay, so this one I can just move around and I can actually see the video, okay, and also I can hear the audio as well, okay. So this from here I can work out like this. Otherwise I can click on shift and it will start playing, okay. So here what I'll do is I will bring my head here and after that I will just zoom in using plus. Okay. So here you guys can see I have zoomed in and from here I will be putting a cut. So the first thing we are going to do is putting a cut. Okay, so I will take my razor and here I'll be putting a cut here and so here I have put a cut and bring this one quite here. Okay, and again put a cut here. So I have put a cut here as well. Okay, so let me just zoom out now from here. Okay, select the move tool. Now bring this one here and just zoom out a little bit. So from here, I can just move this one and here I can see this part. So I can just click on delete to delete this part. And here you can see using this or with this move tool, what I can do is if I select on the top part, I will move this one. So here I'll be selecting this top part as well. And now both of this is connected. And so here I did have made a transition. So let's see if I click on space, it will play. So here you can see the transition. Not that great, but we'll be working on that later in our class. Okay, so this is the basic place, how we can work around here. And from here, if I just want to zoom in to see my audio, I can zoom in like this and I can see my audio. And here in case of video, I can also see the video this like this as well. Okay, so I will just decrease the size from here and also from here. I will decrease the size. Okay, so now I do have this one. So this is how it actually looks. And if I just zoom out here, you guys can see it will just shrink down. Okay, so here I will just zoom in like this. Yeah, now this is fine. And if I do have two videos, two sequences, in that case, what will happen? So basically from here also in this sequence, okay, so this is the video. So this from here we can see the preview. Okay, so from here also we can actually play if you want to use the space. Okay, so this is how, and like this we can go back frame by frame. Okay, so here you guys can see, and this is the option like how I want to do that, like how I want to zoom how much, or if I just want to fit it to this timeline I can do that as well. And here is the size 1 by 4th, half or full. I can do that from here. And this is the audio mixer. So I hope you guys have understood this class, and now you guys are familiar. So from here, I would like to end this particular chapter on what this Premiere Pro is. So if you don't know about any other video editing software like DaVinci Resolve and like Wondershare Filmora, Premiere Pro is basically the pro version of everything. Okay, so you can do so many things using Premiere Pro. So this is more professional compared to that. That also do basically some good editing, but Premiere Pro I like the most while doing my video editing, as they do provide you with so many options and so many advanced features as well. Okay, and quite user friendly at the same time. Okay, so in next class I'll be showing you how you guys can import your video in Premiere Pro project. When you have a project, how you can import video into your project. We'll be looking into that. So hope to see you all in the next chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye everyone.